I'm going to show you how to ceiling shot from a beginner, intermediate and then advanced. I'll be giving you secret tips inside of this video that no other channel offers on YouTube. I've done freestyle for a couple years, I've played in tournaments against the likes of Jaxi, TX and many others. So I'm going to tell you all of the tips and information I've gathered from my journey and share it with you in this video. So make sure to like and comment on this video, helps me a ton with the YouTube algorithm, makes my channel grow and hit my like target of 70 likes in this video. So make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe. So I'll be using this training pack in this video. And I'm starting on shot 1 on this pack. And I'm going to firstly teach you how to do this. How to do a normal ceiling shot just like that. Not the double touch, the normal ceiling shot that are completely fluffed up. I'm going to show you how to score it and not do that. So to start with, the initial ball hit upwards, that is the most important part of this shot. If you've not got that down, don't even bother trying the rest of it. That's the only bit that matters. Because if I have a really low one, like this is probably what yours looks like. And if I've got a low one, you just can't do anything with it. You want a perfect hit upwards, just like this. If you've got a perfect hit, you don't have to do anything, you just have to flip and you've scored. That's all you have to do. So if you've got the perfect initial hit, that's all you need. You don't need anything else. And I'll tell you how to do that. So I want the ball to roll in front of me here. This is the main part of this, making the ball roll in front of me. As you can see, I'm not connected with the ball going up the wall here. I'm letting it roll in front of me a tiny bit. That is really important. I even break here. I tap brake a bit to make the ball really roll in front of me. This means so I can boost into the ball to get a lot of height. Because if you don't do this brake here, the ball might not really go that high in the air or it might hit the ceiling. It's really inconsistent. So if you tap brake a bit and then go into the ball, it's really consistent and makes the ball go really high in the air. This is all you want. So really practice your braking here and then boosting into the ball. You want to hit right in the centre of your car and the ball like this. You also want to be diagonally facing towards the goal. This is you hit the ball towards the goal and you don't just hit the ball out in field like this. And it's just impossible for you to do anything. So make sure you're angled towards the goal. So when you hit the ball, you're just right in front of the goal. You don't have to do anything really. Just like that. So let the ball roll in front of you, hit the ball upwards. Try and get it as high as possible, just experiment. Experiment like, if I boost this much, will it hit the ceiling or not? No, it didn't. If I boost even more, will it hit the ceiling? Yes, it did. If I boost like a really small amount, will it hit the ceiling? No, it won't. It's not high enough, so I can't get that. Just really experiment of how much you boost into the ball. So that's the perfect amount. You don't want it too high that you can't hit the ball, but you don't want it low enough that you won't. My recommendation for you, just get it as high as possible. Get it around this height here. This is perfect. It really lines in. So there's not much else to say for this initial ball hit here. It's just try and get it as high as possible on the wall. And if you can't get it as high as possible, then keep on practicing. It will eventually come. Don't just give up. Keep on practicing this hit, seeing at how high you can get it. Like, I guarantee that was quite a nice scoop there. So I guarantee you, your ball hits would probably be like that. That's because you're not braking before and you're not boosting into the ball. Another thing that happens a lot is people hit the ball when it's right up here. This is also not good at all. You want to hit the ball on the advertisement banner. This banner right here. This means the ball is still connected to the wall, so you have a really good hit upwards. This means that the ball's not coming off the wall like this, and you won't have a really bad hit. So you want the ball to be quite low on the wall when you hit it upwards, just like that. And another really important thing, just hit it right in front of the goal. If it's right in front of the goal, it can also be extremely low down. Then you can just easily hit it in. I mean, that wasn't in front of the goal, but you get what I mean. Just fucking smash it. And then it's right in front of the goal. Just like that. So now I'm going to show you how to do the bit where you go upwards, just like this. I actually find it easier to jump to the ceiling like this, but that's not a beginner thing and you won't find that many beginners do that. So I'm going to teach you how to do when you're just driving up the wall. It's literally as it sounds. You just hold down the throttle or gas and you just angle your car like this. You tap your joystick this direction. Or if you're coming off this side of the wall, tap it to your left. So tap it the same side as you're trying to go. So keep tapping it. That's all you have to do. And I would also boost quite hard as well. Like, I would tap the boost pretty quickly like this. I personally holds down, but I know the perfect amount to holds down. Okay, let go there. But I recommend you either hold it down or just quickly tap it like that. And I move my car with my joystick to make it face towards the ball. Because if it faces towards the ball, all you have to do is just a flip, then you've got it. When if you don't face your car towards the ball, it will look like this. And you just won't be in line with the ball. You have to move your car around and just a beginner won't be able to do that. So make sure your car and ball is facing each other. Like that. You also might be seeing I'm pressing brake on the ceiling. When I'm going up here, I'm holding down on the brake. There's two reasons for this. To make sure my car's in line with my ball, and holding down brake makes my car fall off the ceiling. And I'm not jumping, so I've still got that unlimited flip reset. If I keep my car on top of the ceiling like this, I've not got my unlimited flip reset. I mean, I didn't jump off then. If I jump off the ceiling here, I've not got my unlimited flip reset. And if I let that any lower, it would have just not done anything. Like there, I've not got the flip reset. So you want your car to fall off the ceiling instead. Just like this. Then that makes it a lot easier. So then all you want to do, let your car fall off by itself, hold brake, let it fall off, boost under, flip. That's all you have to do. And if you've got any questions, ask me down below. And I'm going to move on to the intermediate one now. So here's the intermediate one, and I'll be teaching you how to do this. How to do a flip reset where you spin up like that. I won't be teaching you the musty, but I'll be teaching you how to do the spinning towards the ceiling like that. You can also do this. I can't do it this side. I think it's this side. I've not tried this in absolutely ages. You can also do the spinning one the other direction, so you wave dash on the ceiling like this. But I've not done that in ages. So I'm just going to stick with this one, where you do a normal left arrow up here. So if you're going towards the right hand side, I'd use left arrow. If you're going this side, I'd use right arrow. Like that. I wouldn't use left arrow. Actually, I would use left arrow on this, but it's just a lot more difficult. It takes a lot more time, because then it suits right arrow on this side. It doesn't suit left arrow. Left arrow suits more that backwards wave dash I just showed you. So I would use a right arrow on this wall. Like this. Instead of left arrow. Then you get your musty backboard reset, whatever. So I'm doing it on this side of the wall and I'm using left arrow just like this. But if you use your right arrow, I would switch to that side. So the first step, as I talked about before, you want the ball really high in the air like this. So you can just fall down and get the reset. You may be thinking, why am I not just doing that for every shot? Why am I not just driving up for every single shot? This is mainly because it looks a lot cleaner when I'm doing this. And then my car also jumps to the ceiling. Then my car falls downwards as well. If you're going up like this, your car sticks to the ceiling a bit and it doesn't fall off that well. But if you jump to the ceiling, your car immediately falls back down like that. And that is really vital in this mechanic. So the best way to think about it is, it's kind of like a jump off the ceiling, but you're just letting your car fall. And this is really helpful for like ceiling stall resets. So if I'm going for a ceiling stall reset, this is just pivotal for the ceiling stall reset. So my car's falling below the ball, I've got an unlimited flip reset, and I can just get the ceiling stall really easily. If you want to learn the ceiling stall, I've got to my channel as well. So what I'm doing here, as you can see, I'm just left air rolling straight away. And I'm also jumping with the ball here. I'm hitting the ball and jumping around the same time. I'm not doing it so I'm flicking the ball as well. I'm doing it so I hit the ball and then jump. Some people do it where they do it right up here. That's more of a beginner thing. just jump really low on the ball and it's so much easier. Because you can get that full spin rotation. If you jump a lot higher on the ball, you can't normally get the full spin rotation. As you see, I'm also boosting towards the ceiling. This is why I really get that jump off the ceiling and keeping my unlimited flip. And the ball has its peak height when I get to the ceiling. As if I don't boost that much, the ball's just going to fall to the floor. So you really want to boost towards the ceiling, but don't hold boost from this point here. You can still get to the ceiling, but you waste half your boost usage. Just learn your boost management, feather your car up there, and use momentum at the same time when you're not braking on the ball. Another thing I'll say, the spin to it isn't just left arrow like that. I mean, you can still do it like that, but how I do it, and I think a lot of people also do it, is they kind of roll their joystick as well. So I'm rolling my joystick so it goes up quicker. Because if you roll your joystick like that, you're air rolling quicker than if you're doing that. So that's why I use this, so I can get my car to the ceiling a lot quicker, rather than just doing an air roll like that. So as you see, I'm rolling my joystick to get up to the ceiling. I'm not like rolling it completely. Have a look at my joystick now, how I'm doing it. I'm kind of doing like a tornado spin kind of upwards actually. I've never really looked at it that much, but you can see it in my controller overlay how I'm spinning to the ceiling. Just try and mimic that. You can do it with normal flips, but it's just so much easier if you're doing it like this. So as I said, you can do it normally just with air roll like that. So I feel like it's a lot slower and it doesn't... I mean, it looks better, but it's just a lot easier to spin up like this in my opinion. But it's your choice what you do. And you get to the ball a lot quicker as well. That was a good read. There's not too much else to say to this, to be honest. That's basically it. I'll quickly go over how you do this one, because a lot of you might have seen this and you think that looks really cool. You normally do a pogo off this. It's more of an older thing. It's not really a thing people do now. But mainly, look how I flip. I kind of position my car so my car's facing the other direction. Did I get a reset there? No, I didn't. So I'm rolling my car with my joystick, so my car's kind of facing that direction there. I can't really explain it because I don't actually have a single clue what I'm doing. I'm just doing muscle memory. So just look at my controller overlay. I'm making my car face this direction here. Then I'm wave dashing. Then you can easily go into the pogo, but this is more an advanced thing. Just if you want to learn this, then just look at my controller overlay and then you might be able to learn it, but it is difficult. You don't have to wave dash, you can just go up there. But your car needs momentum towards the ball, and that's what the wave dash is for really. Moving your car towards the ball here. So I'm now going to show you how to do the advanced one. And the advanced one is doing it from the back boost and doing a musty double touch. Or just a musty. You might have seen a lot of people do this in comp, and this is like a really cool mechanic to do. I've done this multiple times in comp and it's the most satisfying thing ever to be able to do this. The majority of this shot is just the musty flick, and the best way to practice musty flicks, I would say just watching my tutorial, but musty flicks are just muscle memory. They're just like this. The ceiling shot's the easiest part, but the musty flick's the hardest part. So just go and shot 4 in this pack, and just do this setup here. Constantly do this shot. I did this shot for years and years, and I got really good at my musty flicks. I'm not as good as them now because I haven't been playing for about 2 years, but when I was playing a lot, I always did this shot, and my musty flicks were extremely good because of this. So just consistently grind this shot here. I wouldn't recommend doing it from unlimited flips because you may as well learn this shot. And I wouldn't do it from the ceiling or from a flip reset because you don't have momentum towards the ball as you do on this shot here. I really recommend you do this. That's a cool shot I just did. I don't know what I just did there, but that was quite cool. So just consistently learn this. Really hit the ball into the ball there and learn to do this. You can also get like wall reads from it as well. I've got a couple wall reads of these. But that's the best way to learn your musties, and just trial and error. If you're too far away from the ball, try and be closer next time. If you're too close to the ball, go a bit further away, you know what I mean. A bit like the Psycho. I'm guessing you've not done the Psycho, but there's like a bit of a curve on the wall here, and you want to aim for that curve. You want to hit the ball as far infield as possible. So I'm really trying to make the ball roll towards the other net like that, so I can have it as far towards the other goal as possible. This is vital to make the ball really far out, like just like this. You want to hit it as far towards the other net as possible. And I guess you can already do a ceiling shot as I just showed you. And this is the main part of this shot. I would also get another touch before the musty flick to set it up and make it a bit closer to the other wall. That makes it a lot easier getting this other touch just before you get to the ceiling. If it's really low down, I wouldn't recommend getting that touch before your musty, but getting that touch does really set up my musty, and I always do this. But my main tip, get as high to the ceiling as possible, get that musty flick off, and double touches just come from the musty flick. A lot of practice. But I wouldn't aim your car to hit off the wall around this part here. This just makes it a lot difficult. You can't get the boost, and you've not really got much forward momentum, so you have to have a really good musty flick to be able to do that. So aim for this corner part, make sure your car's angled towards the other net, and then you can just musty flick. Maybe the corner eat here, no. But you can just experiment like that. Just really hit it as far towards the other side as possible. If the ball's lower like this, I won't get that touch, I'll just try and get the double touch. But that's basically it. If you've got any questions, ask me below. This has been quite a long video, so if you've got any questions, ask me, and I'll see you next time. I'll score one for you now, just like this.